Hello, I'm Stephen Conway, and this is a SkyNews Feature. Thanks for being with us today. On February 17th, the Intercultural Affairs Office hosted an initiative to support the Black Lives Matter movement. Students who wished to participate in the movement were encouraged to wear all black throughout the day, and Intercultural Affairs had a table at the Commons providing buttons with the phrase "Black Lives Matter" at Stonehill for those who wanted one. The event was just one of many occurring on campus during the celebration of Black History Month, highlighted by Tattered to Pieces, an event held this past Tuesday where Reverend Sharon Washington Risher shared her heart-wrenching story about losing loved ones in a Charleston church shooting. Stonehill College held its first ever conference on disabilities over this past weekend. The event, sponsored by the college's Disabilities and Enlightenment Club, Active Minds, and the Office of Intercultural Affairs, was held in the Science Center with over 140 people in attendance. Stonehill faculty, staff, alumni, current students, and several members of the Bridgewater State University community attended the conference. Sessions topics included service dogs, mental health illness, how to be an ally, misrepresentation in the media, and careers working with people with disabilities. Lead for Justice invited the Stonehill community to come together to empower people with the sweet sound of music on February 17th. The four singing groups on campus came together for the very first time to promote the cause of social justice and inclusiveness. Girls from the Hill, Surround Sound Chapel Choir, and Collegiate Chorale all sang songs that define social justice. Songs included "We Are Called," "Rise Up," "Stand in the Light," and "Where Is the Love?" The event ended with all four groups singing "Can You Hear?" The fourth annual Lead for Justice conference will be held on Saturday, April 1st, and will include over 10 workshops and presentations that are all focused on certain social justice issues. Over the past weekend, Stonehill students partnered up and competed in So You Think You Can Dance, organized by Stonehill College's dance team. Members of the dance team each picked a pair of students to teach and assist with routines. Sophomores Allison Hughes and Megan Panina won this year's title, beating out the other 7 dance pairs that competed. It is unclear whether or not Hughes and Panina will come back to defend their crown next year, but nevertheless, congratulations on an impressive victory. Now, hey, let's move on over to sports. The Stonehill Athletic Department is working to advance its branding in many areas around campus, on the road, and throughout social media. Earlier this year, the school rolled out large team banners at multiple athletic facilities around the campus to promote the athletic program and individual teams. In addition, vans have recently been wrapped with Stonehill insignia and the Skyhawk S. The department has also finalized plans to begin using the Stonehill S as its primary logo for varsity athletics. The branding changes are the first of many that will, according to Stephen Fitzgerald, Associate Director of Athletics, create an even more exposure for the school and its teams. Moving on to individual sports, the women's track and field team capped a sensational season with its 4th consecutive win at the 2017 Northeast 10 Indoor Conference Championships. The men's team finished in 4th place as well. The women's team ranked 2nd in the U.S. Track and Field and Cross Country Coaches Association East Regional, earned 151 points. Senior standout Nicole Borowski was named NE10 Most Outstanding Women's Track Athlete, winning both the individual mile with a 4:51-minute mile and the 3,000-meter title. After a quick hiatus and a regrouping after a grueling indoor season, both the men's and women's teams will be back in action for their spring seasons. As for the other spring sports, baseball, softball, men's and women's tennis, and women's lacrosse will all be down in Florida next week for spring break action. Best of luck to all teams competing, and best wishes for a successful and healthy week of play. And folks, that will do it for this edition of Sky News. I'm Stephen Conway. Please be sure to pick up a copy of the Stonehill Summit or visit us online for the latest and most up-to-date information about Stonehill College. Take care.